Alright, welcome back to Keywords Episode 3. Today our objective is to assess word problems and then solve. Alright, let's get started. Let's go over our keywords first. So be aware of addition keywords, which are in all, both, combined, added to, more than, some, altogether, total, increase, additional, and raise. Let's go over some subtraction keywords. Remainder, take away, dropped, minus, how many more, difference, less than, left, fewer, and decrease. Alright, let's get started with our first word problem. Marley read 118 pages on Monday and 96 pages on Tuesday. How many pages did she read on Monday and Tuesday? Let's first find the numbers that we're going to be working with. I'm going to circle all of the numbers that I think I'm going to be working with. 118 and 96. Think back on those key words. Do you see a key word that will help us know what to do with these numbers? If you said how many, you're correct. Pause the video and then add. When you start the video back up, we'll go over to see if you added correctly. Alright, let's see if you've added correctly. So we're going to be using the numbers 118 plus 96. So we know 8 plus 6 is 14. So we're going to regroup. The 1's going to go in the tens place and the 4 is going to go down below in the ones place. Then we have 1 plus 1 plus 9. We're going to have to regroup again. 9 plus 1 is 11. So the 1 goes on the ones place and the other one goes in the hundreds place. 1 plus 1 is 2. If you got 214 pages, you were correct. Let's work on the next one. Maximus worked 1,978 hours one year and 2,085 hours the next year. What is the total number of hours Maximus worked in those 2 years? Okay, I'm first going to be circling all of the numbers that I'm going to be working with. 1,978 and 2,085. Do you see keywords that are going to help us know what to do with these numbers? If you said total number, you're correct. Total number is going to tell us that we're adding these numbers. Pause the video and add the numbers. Then when you resume the video, we can check your work. Alright, let's check your work. We're going to be adding 1,978 plus 2,085. We always start in the ones place. 8 plus 5 is 13, so we're going to have to regroup. We're going to put a 3 under the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. 1 plus 7 plus 8. I'm going to do 1 plus 7 in my head is 8. And then I know 8 plus 8 is 16. We're going to have to regroup again. So we're going to put a 6 down below and carry that 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. The 0 down below and regroup the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2, that's 4. If you got 4,063 hours, you're correct. Alright, let's keep practicing. Lindsay learned that the brown bear at the local zoo weighs 1,578 pounds. The polar bear weighs 1,337 pounds. How much more does the brown bear weigh than the polar bear? Alright, we're first going to be circling which numbers we're going to be working with. 1,578 and 1,337. Take a minute to find the key words. If you said how much more, you're correct. How much more is going to tell us to subtract. Pause the video and subtract, and then resume the video to check your answer. Okay, let's check your answer. we're going to be subtracting 1,578 minus 1,337. We always start in the ones place. 8 take away 7 is 1. 7 take away 3 is 4. 5 take away 3 is 2. 1 take away 1 is 0. If you got 241 pounds, you're correct. Let's keep practicing. There are 278 sunny days in a year. There are 365 days in a year. How many days were not sunny? Let's first circle those numbers that we're going to be working with. We have 278 and 365. Take a second to find the key words. How many days were not sunny are going to be our key words to tell us to subtract. Pause the video and subtract. Then resume the video to check your answer. Alright, let's check your answer. We have 365 minus 278. We're always going to start in the ones place. 5 take away 8. I don't think we can do 5 take away 8, so we're going to have to regroup. We're going to have to borrow from the 6 and make it a 5. And then we can make that 5 become a 15. Now we can do 15 take away 8 is 7. 5 take away 7. Can't do it. We're going to have to borrow again. So we're going to go to that 3 and make it a 2. And then we're going to cross off that 5 and make it a 15. Now we can do 15 take away 7 is 8. 2 take away 2 is 0. So we get 87 days. If you got 87 days, you are correct. Let's go on to the next one. Milo cut 2 pieces of rope. One piece was 2,407 centimeters long. The other piece of rope was 1,269 centimeters long. How much longer was the first piece of rope than the second? Take a minute to find the numbers you're going to be working with. 2,407 and 1,269. What key words tell us what we're going to do? How much longer? You're correct. We're going to be subtracting. Pause the video and subtract. Then resume the video to check your answer. Alright, let's check our answer. We have 2,407 minus 1,269. We always start in the ones place. 7 take away 9. I can't do that, so I'm going to have to go to the 0. But I can't take from the 0, so I'm going to have to go over again and borrow from the 4. We're going to make the 4 become a 3, and now the 0 can become a 10. But the 7 still has to borrow from the 10, so we're going to make that 10 a 9, and the 7 can become a 17. Now we can do 17 take away 9 is 8. 9 take away 6 is 3. 3 take away 2 is 1. And 2 take away 1 is 1. If you got 1,138 centimeters, you're correct. Nice job on today's flipped classroom. Reflect on how you did on today's word problems. What do you need to work on? Thanks for practicing.